According to the Center for Disease Control, obesity affects 100.1 million adults and 14.7 million children and makes up $147 billion in healthcare costs. Out of those numbers, 4 million people die per year. What if I was to tell you there's a cure for severe obesity? What if I was to tell you that cure was bariatric surgery? 3 years ago, I found myself entering into the bariatric program at Anne Arundel Medical Center. The process was more extensive than most people would ever know. That is, until today. The first thing we all need to understand is, what is bariatric surgery? Bariatric surgery is broken into 5 different procedures. You have the sleeve gastrotomy, you have the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, or gastric bypass as most people refer to it as. You have the adjustable gastric biliopancreatic diversion and duodenal switch, and vertical band gastroplasty. For today, we will only be talking about the 2 most common gastric bypass and sleeve gastrotomy. Gastric bypass involves cutting the stomach into small pieces and creating a small pouch to store food. Then the small intestine is cut and rerouted to the new pouch. The sleeve gastrotomy, the stomach is freed from all of the organs around it, and 80% of the stomach is removed. And surgical staples are used to help create the new banana-shaped stomach. Now that you know what bariatric surgery is, it is important to know, how does one get qualified? Bariatric surgery is for people who have a body mass index of 40% or more, or 35% with pre-existing conditions. In addition, you must prove that you've exhausted all other weight loss possibilities. Once accepted into the program by the doctor's office, you will be faced with extensive testing, such as endoscopy, cardiovascular evaluation, you have a psychological consultation, sleep study, and abdominal ultrasound. You will also be required to meet with a nutritionist and get a certificate of completion. You will then be required to meet with a support group several times a week. Once you have completed all previous tests, you are given a surgery date, and that is when the real work begins. 2 weeks before surgery, there's a liver cleansing diet. There are 2 different options. One is that you eat nothing for 2 weeks and only drink shakes, broths, water, sugar-free popsicles, stuff of that nature. Or option 2, which I chose, 2 shakes, 1 meal that consists of 4 ounces of lean protein and 2 cups of vegetables with no salt, no butter, no oil. This diet was the most difficult thing I've done in life. I already knew if I broke it, I would get kicked out of the program. After surgery, there will be 3 days with no food, just water and 100% juice. Then 2 days of full liquids, such as broths, followed by 3 to 4 weeks of pureed food. Lastly, you'll have to do 4 to 6 weeks of solid foods before you are able to enter into your regular diet. In summary, bariatric surgery is a vital tool for weight loss and people struggling with obesity. Bariatric surgery is not a quick fix. It is a whole process and program that teaches people like myself how to live longer and healthier lives. Now, I pose this question to you. After hearing about the process of bariatric surgery and hearing my testimony, do you still believe we took the easy way out?